Alright, welcome back. On today's episode of What's Trending, Ogodo Moses, a newly appointed commissioner at Delta State, became emotional and broke down in tears after taking the oath of office for Governor Sheriff Oborori yesterday during the swearing-in ceremony. Video circulating on social media right now, in fact, one of the most trending videos right now on social media, showed Moses kneeling before the governor moments after the oath was administered. Let's have a look at that video clip. Well, a lot of persons have been talking about that. But let me quickly take you to Jigawa State, where the governor of Jigawa State, NAMADI, has expressed disappointment after a surprise visit to the state secretariat revealed the absence of top several government officials during work hours. The offices of the secretary to the state government, head of service and accountant general were reportedly locked when the governor arrived. Let's have a look. Okay, very quickly, Misha Koza, here are two issues put before us. First of all, Amozogodo, he knelt down. The governor had to tell him to stand up.
So let me start from there. Basically, you will not understand what it is when politically you have been promised political appointment or political elective position by successive governments, and it never materialized. Most recently, he wanted to even go for the House of Assembly, but there's always consensus, internal democracy within a political party. And I could feel, a lot of people in the hall yesterday were moved with tears. Do you know what caused solidarity tears? Because, the man has worked in his constituency, Sapele local government. It's a grassroots politician. He's liked by the people. It was initially, they felt it was cheated out of going for getting a ticket for the House of Assembly, and now the governor have giving him a platform to be part of this government. So while watching, many times I go to my phone and watch, I'm moved actually, and I think it is not a showmanship. It is a reality. That is the emotions that come when you've had so much promises and disappointments from so-called political mentors or political leaders, and someone you didn't even expect, that you probably wasn't close to as much as those other people that promised you politically, who incidentally becomes the governor, is the person that brought some kind of restoration of hope. You saw the wife come. It was in the hall yesterday. The wife came to clean his eyes. Even after the swearing, a lot of people were still congratulating him. A lot of people were moved by that emotion. So thumbs up for His Excellency. Sheriff Oborori is a street man. There's levels. He will follow you, speak pidgin. He will tell you, you and I, both of you, us, 9 days inside this together. So that's the level, any level you want to go to is there. It's been there, and it will continue to be there.
And I think that's the kind of leadership
yes,
that Nigeria
Nigerians
need. Really need.
Leadership with relationship.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
For Jigawa State, quite interesting. It's not the entire 36 state is culpable. If you go to the Delta State Secretariat now, you will see the same thing. If you go to zonal offices that are out of the Asaba headquarters, some don't even come to work for weeks. They don't come to work. The offices are
collect
locked.
salaries.
That is the problem. There's so much. There's lack of bureaucratic checks and balances within the public service, and some of these offices are not conducive. Especially those ones in the out offices, they are not conducive enough. So the government needs to do more. It needs to show more capacity. But that does not mean that as a worker, if it's your own, a private work, you would have been sacked. 8 o'clock you should be in the office, and you could see the governor was there between 9 and 10, and the offices were still locked. At the same time, you could look, the economic crunch could still be a major factor. But in Delta State, for example, we have selective days of offices, applied for junior officers, not management level. Junior officers between level 12, 1 to 12, they choose even 13. They choose. They have days off. Maybe they come to twice or 3 times a week. At the maximum 3 times a week, but mostly twice a week because of the harsh economic crunch
that people are facing.
Yeah, people are facing right now with the rising cost of transportation and living standards.
Well said. Thank you very much, Mr. Gwaza, for your wonderful analysis this morning. And this is where we're going to anchor it on the show. Thank you. A raise of conversations from the swearing in of 2 new commissioners. I want to say big kudos to the Delta State government for trying their best to be inclusive. We've seen development across the 25 local government areas and more. And that is also reflective in the awards that the governor is actually accumulating since coming into office. And I want to say that those who have been, commissioned, you are not commissioned to sit, you're commissioned to work. You must work for the development of the state. Your commission must meet the people at the point of their needs. That is why you were commissioned. And to the House of Rep, I want to say kudos to you, and hopefully we will get to the root of this matter, because a fake agency cannot infiltrate the government and nobody takes the blame. At least people must be held responsible. Nigerians are watching, and posterity will not judge this 10th House of Assembly right if they fail to prosecute or get to the root of this matter. So many areas to look at it. But as for Andy Burnham, we wish him the best as a new UK Prime Minister. Hopefully, he will be able to do better than his predecessor, Keir Starmer. And of course, you see, leadership is not just about the governors and the presidents alone. Leadership is about those at the lower cadres. You are the head of the civil service, you are a director, you are a DG, whatever position you are holding, it is to serve the people. If you have been appointed, please come to work. Don't just sit down at home and at the end of the month, you collect your full salary. We understand that the country and the economy is biting so hard, but regardless of that, let's work to make this nation great. And it will take a collective responsibility from everyone, from the president to the least. Thank you for listening and staying in this morning. And that's where we hang it up. I'm Praise Soji. Enjoy the rest of your morning and have a productive day.